All right, so we're waiting on a few more people. So what we'll do is just go ahead and get the introduction out of the way. So I'm probably the guy with the strangest name because my name is Abby Porsche and it's not made up. We're French, so that explains it all. But Abby Porsche, I'm Director of Sales for Aloxxi International. So essentially, my mandate is to, I've been with Aloxxi a little over a year, 27 years in the industry, so yes, I'm still a baby, I still have a lot to learn. And I definitely, I love this industry. Ultimately, what we do is, Aloxxi is a young company, and it's growing, it's ever changing. It's acclimating to the market. The marketplace is ever changing. So as we're growing, we're finding new and better partners, which brings us here. We heard about Salon Center and we heard there were some okay people there, so what I want to pass off here is the gentleman that brought Salon Center and made the connection for us is our business development manager for Canada and the US, because he's helping us find these new distributors, and it's Brian Bennett.
Abby, what was your official position?
Director of Sales.
Okay.
Well,
I've worked with some of you in the past with different roles that I've had, but I was very excited to introduce Steve and Pete to George and get this connection made because I know the quality of the group and I know what you guys are capable of. And even though you have quite a few color brands, what we're offering is an exclusivity with our brand, so that you're not going to have to share anything with anybody, no store business, nothing. This is your brand, and you'll be able to own it and control it. So that's really something that I thought was important for your group when we started talking. So anyway, it's a pleasure to be here. We'll all be talking a little bit later, but I want to turn it over to Roger, who is in charge of education for this market.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Greetings. My name is Roger McCauley. A little background. I was born on the evening of May 17th. No, I've been in the business for more than 30 years. I was a colorist in the salon for 27 years. I've worked with manufacturers and been in the field for close to 15 years. So what I'm able to offer is support on a couple of different levels. One, education, doing demos with color, doing hair, supporting your market and developing educators. And then, guess what I can also do? I can do a spreadsheet, look at your figures and help you out, get you growing with your account. So it's a pleasure to be here. It's great to see familiar faces. Hello, Marcia. Love you guys. So I'm looking forward to making it. Okay? I'm now going to turn it over to the old man in Florida, Ariel.
Hi, how are you? Ariel Cubas. I'm going to be your Aloxxi brand manager. I'm from Cuba. I'm the grandson of Andy Garcia. Well, if you believe it, good. Okay. Well, I come from a beauty salon house. Since I was born, my mom, my brother, my sisters, my whole family, they are hairstylists. And I've been working with a few companies in the past as a educator and director of education. Now I'm doing more than education, doing the labor of the brand manager for Aloxxi too. And I'm a hairstylist. I'm behind the chair all the time. I'm gonna be working with you the 3 first days of the week. It's gonna be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays. And Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I'm gonna be available for you, but behind the chair, you might have 2 salons. I own 2 salons in Florida. One of them is in Miami, the other one is in Davie. So, how can I say that, that expression that I'm updated all the time, doing new colors, putting the new professionals of Aloxxi, what they want to be in the updates that we have nowadays. Okay, thank you very much for being here with us. We're very, very happy. One of my favorite phrases for you is that we're going to be together, telling the street to help to grow with the Aloxxi. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ariel. Ariel also has relationships with a lot of our existing accounts down in the southern Florida area, so he'll be able to help transition a lot of you guys into those. So that's exciting to have him with that background and experience. And he's just an excellent hair colorist. You'll see some of his work a little bit later. Today, we have an opportunity that I think you're going to really enjoy. It's not only a very quality brand, quality product, but there is some real unique points of difference to allow you to help all of your customers make more money. And that's really what it's all about. I mean, if we can help our clients make more money, we become obviously more important to them, and we cement our space in those salons. So as we go through today, I think you'll see it'll become clearer and clearer, the point of difference that Aloxxi has in the marketplace. When I first started looking into this company, obviously one of the main attractions to me, and when I sat down and met with him even more so, was George Schaeffer. George Schaeffer is the owner of this company, and I think most of you know George started OPI, almost 30 years in the process of building and developing and growing OPI. But when he sold it, it was the largest sale, and still is the largest sale in the professional beauty industry, the most successful company from startup to finish of any company in the professional beauty industry. So he's a very successful man, and he knows how to make things work. One of the things he did with OPI that was kind of groundbreaking at the time, but he started putting collections of nail polish out with catchy, cute names that everybody would remember. And he named the whole collection, and he really kind of drove that, and everybody else copied it. But that was one of the things that he did from a marketing standpoint that really helped take the brand and take it to another level. When he sold the company, he had over 600 employees. It was just massive, and he built that pretty much from scratch. So George is an incredible individual, and you'll all have a chance to meet him. He's going to be coming here a little bit later today. He's going to enjoy a little bit of a working lunch with you and share some of his story. But when I say there's really 3 reasons to get involved with Aloxxi, I say George Schaeffer, George Schaeffer, George Schaeffer. He knows what success is all about. He really knows how to do it, and he's bringing some of the same techniques that he used with OPI into the business. Hair color. So when you look at George, he really believes in, number 1, quality. He's kind of an old-fashioned guy. We did the deal with Pete and Steve on a handshake over dinner, and he loved that. He thought that was so cool how it was handled and how people still deal that way. That's the way he prefers to deal as well. He's very involved in the business, and he likes to keep his thumb on the pulse of things, investing in advertising like nobody else's business, getting involved in social media, which is a big thing for us now. So George is, as you can see by some of these pictures, he's a wonderful individual, very involved in charities and just all kinds of cool things. So you'll get to meet him a little bit later, but definitely one of the big key reasons why this company is going to be successful. But really, this is what we're all about as a company, is you all got pictures in front of, or most of you did, we still have a couple to grab, but pictures in front of our color personality wall. Because again, this is kind of our theme as a company, is all about the fun, catchy names for color. Most clients in the salon don't even know what hair color their hairdresser's using on their hair, let alone, what the formula is or anything like that. But we want them to know what their color personality is. That makes it kind of a fun, interactive experience for them in the salon. I mean, wouldn't you rather be a Roman goddess rather than a 7N? So that's just the way he's making it fun. And that's what we want to try to do, is to bring that fun and bring it right to the client level, so they're more involved in the whole process. So it is about the color personalities, and you all should make sure you find out what yours is if we haven't helped you with that. We all have it on our email signatures, what our color personality is. It's just a fun way to talk about the color business. It's different from what everybody else is doing. So, at Aloxxi we have this, our kind of motto that we go by is the 4 Fs. Obviously the first one is fashion, because we're all in a fashion industry. And I think even more so recently, because of all the crazy wild colors that are coming out with hair color, fashion and hair go together so much, as far as hair has really become another fashion accessory. And with the different kind of colors that we're able to achieve these days with the new technologies, it actually goes hand in hand. So we're very much in the fashion business. All of our international team members who come in and help develop the trends and get things going for us, it's always about looking at what's happening in fashion and mirroring that kind of thing. So fashion is very important to everything that we do. The next one is food. That's our next F. And food we can look at in 2 different ways. One is, bless you see some of the natural foods that we have on the tables here, because that's something George is a real stickler about, is having natural, healthy ingredients in all of the products that he makes. So you'll see that a lot of these things are food items, good, nutritious food items. and that's what we use for the basis of our products. So that is the food tie, but also George is still old school about really tying things together, and the next F is family. And of course, when you get family together, it always centers around food. And we always have, when people come to North Hollywood, to our facilities, and we have hairdressers out there, salespeople, there's always a lot of great food, great wine, good celebration with the family. You become part of the Aloxxi family. It's a little bit old school. It's the way things used to be done when most companies were owned by hairdressers, and they got everybody involved and made them feel a part of something. But that's exactly what George is trying to do here. With all the big companies buying out companies in the industry today, we've kind of lost a little bit of that. And he's really trying to bring that back so that you know the owner, you know the artist behind the brand, you feel part of something bigger than what you're doing in your salon. So that's important to us. A lot of celebrations, a lot of food, a lot of wine, a lot of fun, and that is the last one, is fun. Because at the end of the day, if we can't have fun in what we're doing, it's just not worth it. When I first got involved in the business back in the 80s, it was very fun, I thought. Everything was about fun, and we were growing, the industry was growing at such a fast pace, even if you screwed up, you were growing at 30-40%, it was just like easy. Then all of a sudden, so many brands came out, it got tougher and tougher, and big companies got involved, and all about the bottom line, and it wasn't as much fun as it used to be. And this is what one of George's missions and our team's mission as well, is to bring the fun back to the business for hairdressers and for distributors. So those are our 4 Fs, and that's kind of what we live by.
We like them all.
Good.
Good morning, Kim.
Hi, good morning.
Welcome to our studio.
I'm so excited.
It's an accomplishment, a dream, and it's something that's going to be with us for a long time. And I'm really excited to share this with everybody.
It's a great space. It's something that we've been thinking about for several years. It really embodies our 4 Fs: food, fun, fashion, and family. It's a space where we can hold trainings, hold classes and seminars. It's a great learning area. It can be very interactive. We do product testing here. We look at viscosity. We look at fragrance. We look at how the product goes on the hair, and then obviously what the test results are. Since we're doing a lot of color testing and color education, we even built 4 wash basins.
We sort of reinvented ourselves, and the studio really shows what that's all about.
So we invite you to come and, check us out and be part of our family here in North Hollywood.
So this is a fairly new facility for us, but we're super excited about it. We've already had some fantastic events with hairdressers, with salespeople, and we're working on a plan right now for the top performers in the group will eventually be in our North Hollywood facility with us for a trip. So we'll have details for you in the next couple months about that. But the better you do with the brand, the better your chances of being there with us. So this is an exciting space because hairdressers love coming out here. We're very close to City Walk and Universal Studios. So the hotels that we put people up are right there. There's so much activity at night. They have a lot of fun. And it's just a cool California experience. And they really do become part of the family when they get out there. So that's what we're trying to do, is just create family members one salon at a time, one hairdresser at a time.